Hey everybody, it's me Templeton. So this year, let's just say there's a lot of stuff on my plate, and I ended up having to put things on the side. I don't know if that means I'm going to be fully come back every now and then, but I really am hoping to at least get some sort of regularity with the things I want to put my time into, including YouTube and other areas of my life. My camera angles and all that stuff may be a little bit off, just letting you know that's because of how I have things set up at the moment. Hoping to eventually get things more streamlined eventually, but I don't want to spend too much time on all the other details that I don't really need to. Trying to work on brevity. That may not be something I'm ever truly able to achieve, but I am still going to work on it. Now, I've been trying to do Let's Plays, and there are a few I really would like to do, but I'm still trying to figure out what is me on this channel. Like, what do I really want to do? Am I a gaming channel? Am I a reaction channel? What type of channel can I be? And I just want to be a channel that does whatever the heck I want, you know? I mean, I've got a mobile game I've been playing with and trying to do honest reactions on the first time going through it, but I don't know, there's things I want to talk about, but I don't want to also sit there and be like, the quintessential angry YouTuber or the person that only does reactions or sit there and put thoughts out there that may or may not be what a lot of people around me would agree with, or, stir the pot as you will. So I don't want to do that either. Like, for instance, I'm sure everyone's thoughts are on a presidential election and how that went down. And quite frankly, I'm not going to say a damn thing of my opinions on that, because those who know me know my thoughts. And those who don't, that's okay. You don't need to know my thoughts, because it's not always popular. But I don't think that's the point as to why one would, I don't think that's a point that one should dwell on. So, that being said, I'll be honest, this is not a first time reacts. This is me geeking out over a video because I love everything about it. I love KDA. I liked every single other League of Legends music video ever created and their cinematics. I play the game a little bit. Not the greatest, but if I do play, I normally play some form of support role, which comes naturally to me. So, how many minutes am I into this? Oh, jeez. No, 3 minutes ain't too bad, I guess, for a whole entire year of sorry that I didn't put out videos and stuff like that. I hope that, there we go, I'm trying to move on my chair. I hope that I can actually start doing that again. So, with that being said, KDA, what to say about League of Legends that hasn't already been said by every single other YouTuber that's done this? I don't know. But they're freaking awesome, that's what they are. Oh my goodness. Alright, so, that being said, let's get into this. I'm going to try not to pause. I know some people get annoyed with pausing, but if I do, it's because I'm really geeking out over this. Alright. Okay. I'm already got the song playing in my head and I haven't pushed the play button yet. Here we go. If you haven't seen this yet, I mean, the page that you see here, League of Legends, just look those guys up. If this thing gets copies or gets claimed or something, that's fine. I'm not really making money on my videos, so here we go. Oh my goodness. I love this lady so much. Akali is awesome. I can't play her to save my life, but oh my goodness. Alright. Yeah, you can hear me. Honestly, my experience in the K-pop scene is I had a friend who's like, here, here's some artists that I have on this flash drive. You should totally listen to them. And I'm like, all right. And ever since then, they're amongst. Whew, hold on, this is really loud. Can I? If somehow this is messed up, that's my bad. I've got the thing going on both ears. Maybe I should just do this so that I know that I can hear myself better. Kesa. I know I'm probably messing up names, but still. I like every single one of these characters. Doesn't mean I can play the character, but I like them. That was Evelyn and... oh lordy, my boyfriend's gonna get so mad at me. Ari, there we go. I had to see her face again. Oh my goodness. Sorry, boyfriend. Man. I want to wear every single one of these clothings. Like, I'd have to lose a little bit of weight to pull some of these off, but honestly, I want that top. Just saying. Yeah, so I'm a glorified fangirl of League of Legends. I watch all their damn videos. But even the ones that are fan-made videos, like, they got some really cool fan-made videos out there too as well. So, like, to be able to just float, to just do crazy stuff like that, I would do that in a heartbeat. Send me out to space and just let me be floating in midair. I would love that. This lady, oh lordy, I can't remember her name. But, oh, Seraphine, there we go. Oh. I don't, like, part of me wants to really like her, but I also play Sona, and, like, she's not exactly the same, but I've heard the arguments that she might as well be a 2.0 of my favorite. Oh lordy, Sona, there we go. Why am I messing up on everyone's names? So many characters. Like, you could sit there and play all day, and you may not get to all the characters. It may take a couple weeks. Or yeah, a couple weeks, maybe a couple days, but... and there are the lovely ladies. So, like... alright, so here we go. Like, KDA, when it comes to music videos and using them in a form of taking and, I'll just have it playing, you know, nah. I have it there. I want to say that, like, when it comes down to, alright, maybe I should take and move this below. There we go. Cover that up. Look, like, when it comes down to video game music videos, like, I know that there are some people that don't necessarily like it, other people that really love it. I love Vocaloid, and they're completely synthetic voices, but at the same point in time, they do have a musician that gives up her voice for these characters, and the voice acting for animated characters, cartoon characters, any voice acting, I spent, what was it? I went to a convention, a sci-fi convention once, and I thought that I could sit there and do that, like, be a voice actor. And they had a person who was the voice actor for Lord Death of the anime Soul Eater. And I wanted to sit there and impress him and a bunch of the other voice actors that were there. And I realized I knew nothing about voice acting. I could sit there and mimic people all day long. But to sit there and make a convincing character show up when there's no physical representation of them, for me, it's kind of hard. So like the fact that these ladies and guys that are doing this on a day-to-day basis, and that they're able to knock out all these awesome characters. Like, I am a total anime buff. I may not be like knowledgeable anime buff, but you put an anime in front of me, odds are I'm going to sit there and watch it. So, like Angel Beats, I watched that. That was pretty good. I may get some flack for this, but on one of my other, my private channel, non-branded channel or whatever, I did a AMV for Vampire Night, and I had only one person ever put down their thoughts, and apparently immediately erased it after they put it down. And I was like, oh, cool, I have a one thumbs up, and then the person disappeared. I couldn't even say thank you to them. So, but, yeah. I would love to actually sit there and get lost into that type of world where people, like, of these music videos that you see that are completely they're completely CGI. There we go. And that would be completely amazing. But as for the music video itself, I have no qualms with any of it. Each one of the characters, I love their models. I love the artists that went into making the video. Honestly, I want to do a cover of that song. But trying to make covers, I've learned one thing in my amateur life. One, I need to work more on my singing, and two, I need to take and figure out how the hell you contact these people to get permission to even make a cover of their song. So a lot of people, you gotta jump through so many hoops. And it's like, I just want to put something up that's, well, me. You know, I could just easily just make music, but I like to imitate what I see too. Maybe I'm weird like that. But the way that they're moving around and stuff, I mean, hold on, let me. So, like, I think my favorite part in this, let's see if I can't spot it this way. I have to say I love every single transition. I liked how they introduced her in here subtly without really taking, and I could say that's probably my favorite intro for all the ladies, but this part right here, that intro right in there was amazing. And I was listening to a few other people react on this, and they were saying, like, it's like so easy, and I've seen this before too, like, it's so easy to take multiple models, each one of these characters you see on the page. I pointed at them instead of just putting my cursor with them. Like, this lady, she's a character model, that's a character model. Like, most people are, at least around my age or younger, probably realize that. But for those who don't know that, those are character models of the video game League of Legends, wearing the current skin or outfit of the KDA More music video. They have KDA Popstar's outfit. Ari, the fox lady with the ears, she has a Popstar outfit that's outside of both of them, but like, each one was animated a little bit differently, so when they're dancing, they don't look like they're all robots doing the same dance move, which there's a lot of music videos that I've seen that I really enjoy that do this, and I'm not against that, but I think it's a lot harder to individually make every single dance move. If I'm looking up here, it's because I see my face right at the top part of my screen, which is lower than my camera, which is, I'm staring at my camera right now, so. But I mean, the detailing, I mean, look at the hair. I mean, yeah, you've kind of got the cartoon hair thing going, but when you see Worlds, that hair is like almost realistically done each strand at a time. And spending 3 seconds trying to make a little ant like in some of my earlier videos, that took me a few hours to make that. Just letting you know, I suck at animating anything. But I am still trying to figure out how to get that going myself, but I have to figure out how to draw everything that looks real nice. And these ladies and the people who made this video, made these characters, it's just awesome. I mean, like, see what I mean? Like, look at their positioning. Like, her hand's further in, her hand's more up in the air, and almost like she doesn't have a hand right there. But Evelyn, she's weird. Like, she has tails, but they're like she creates them mentally. So like she disappears into smoke. Like her character is like stealth galore, and also like a femme fatale kind of lady. Like you just don't piss off Evelyn. She goes for keeps, man. Like harder than any of these other ladies. I think that could just be my own personal viewpoint on it. But then like hers are a little bit higher. Hers got one hand in, one hand up. Like this is all. If these were like just simply copy and paste. And if these characters are in there, simply copied and pasted, there would be, all of them would be at the same point. And also, all of them would have the same like torso length and stuff. Like each one of these bending just slightly the same, but not in a way that's identical. So, like, I don't, like, that just makes me mesmerized. That and also a lot of flashy colors, and I'm like, yep, flashy lights, explosions. Hold up. No, I didn't want you to do that. Sorry, I'm trying to get to a certain spot. Alright, pause. See this right here? That is... So, a lot of the League of Legends characters have, like, in League of Legends you got magic-based characters, you've got, like, your martial arts-based characters, you've got bruiser-type support, all these different styles of characters. What makes me really like Seraphine is that with her music, she is so dialed into music specifically that she can, in the lore of the game, she can hear the spiritual song of everybody. And that plays with her because you got too much sound, too much stuff. And so, like, she has had to manage how do you dial down the volume to where you are still mentally able to think through all of it. And so, like, in her ability to do that, she gains magical powers, which I know there's more specifics to it. I've been trying to keep up on my League of Legends lore, but, you know, I don't know. I just love this art. This is pretty. Like, honestly, if I could sit there and dance and have glowy stuff come from my hands, totally would do that. I mean, like, I wish I could actually make that look like I did that, but there's no way. I'm not that good at this. I mean, it's almost like they are in sync with each other, but they're off just a little bit, which I think is amazing. God, Evelyn commands a floor. Of course, Kai'Sa come right in there being like, you know, yo, I got this. With her, I see her as the here, hey, dude, hold my beer. Like, she's like, dude, no, you can't do these things. She's like, dude, hold my beer. Oh. I like the camaraderie ship of these ladies. Like they each one command their zone, their presence. Like, they command what you see, but yet they're also, they seem to have a humanistic quality, which I enjoy. A lot of my video games that I see, it's like I see quirky, I see you know, I mean, some brooding person, but like this one, I believe, has a good mix that I enjoy. Anyway, it's like, you know, you may like the moody approach or the comical approach, but I like this to where it's like, it's almost like they are real. And I think that was their intention, was to make them realistic enough to where like they can emulate real thoughts, real emotions. Way out, I'm away now. Never way down. This is how I do it every day. Wow. I love her part. Like, I want to sing along with this. This part for me feels a little cliched, but I love it. Like, is it weird that it's cliched but love it? It's like, head nod right into it, you know? I just loved it. But it feels cliched to me, but it feels like that right cliche. Like, have you ever, like, okay, 80s action hero war flick, alright? What do you expect when you see an 80s action hero war flick? It's usually, I mean, if you want to comment down in the comments below, go right on ahead. But like that, the 80s action hero genre is so cliched, in my opinion. You've got the strong, muscle-bound guy that, you know, just immediately knows how to set off bombs, immediately knows how to MacGyver his way through stuff, immediately always knows, like, it's like, dude, there's no way he can know, but he knows, you know, like, and if he doesn't know, he figures it out real quickly, like it's never an issue. And there's explosions, there's usually some mentor guy somewhere and they're giving him information, or he has a buddy that went down and that hits him real deep in the feels, and so he's got to pummel people in the face. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my 80s. I was born in the 80s. But, like, there's cliches in those movies that when I watch an 80s action hero flick, I expect explosions. I expect almost no character development. And what character development you do see happens in about 5 minutes. Usually the person gets kicked down. They're like, no, I'm back into it. You know, like... There's cliches and moments like that where I watch it for that cliche. Like, call me weird, but I watch it for the cliche. Like, Terminator. Terminator is a great franchise. I love everything about Terminator. But I watch it for the explosions. And I watch it because I like anything that's tech related. I like sci-fi in general. I don't feel the deep connections to any really characters. I feel a deep connection to Arnold because he's a freaking sentient robot sent back from the future. And, like, that character goes through character development. Like, he goes from, I'm gonna take out Sarah Connor or her son, and then it's like, nah, he realizes that he has more to life than a stupid directive, and that he has to do what's right. Like, but even then, it's not as deeply as a character developed, a developed character background story as, like, League of Legends right here. Like, if you go and you look up all their lore and you listen to all the music videos and you get to know each one of the characters, each year they might as well be, you know, a whole nother character. Like KDA here, each one of these characters, like, did you know that Ahri was a fox? She is a fox in this mythos, in this story. She is a fox. And as such, she doesn't like being around people because with the way that her energy works, it's stealing. It takes. And many people that she's been close to, she has, well, in the lore, killed. And so usually you don't see Ahri around people. But in this universe, somehow it's not that bad. Or maybe these other 3 characters Akali, Kaiza, Evelyn, maybe they're able to, maybe they're able to stave off that, or maybe her energy that she takes, because I think some people may mistake her for a kitsune. Like, I think it's Chinese mythos, like the one that everyone considers bad, but like, I don't know. But, you know, maybe she takes the energy from this people giving out songs so she doesn't feed off her friends or however. But like each time I see a new skin of Ari's, it's a whole nother story attached to it, and I think it's freaking brilliant. Man, I wish I was able to get into playing the game as much as I do enjoy and get into these videos. I like these shots that you see with Seraphine now inserting herself into it before. Like, she is nervous, she's scared, but she's doing something for the first time in her life and reaching out. And I think that whatever side you're on, Ari, not Ari, but Seraphine, I've heard a lot of backlash when it comes to Seraphine's character, when it comes to her lore, or the way that, like, some of these characters freaking have YouTube, or not YouTube, but like Facebook, Twitter, like they have pages on social media specifically for some of these characters. In this day and age, we have Twitter for video game characters. Like, I know that's been a thing for a while now, but still, it still gets me every time I think about it. But they're saying that, well, they're making light of mental health and stuff like that, trying to get people to, feel attached to her because of mental health, because of that stuff. And I'm like, maybe they just had a character who's just that emotionally charged of a character. I mean, Ari, you don't see her sensitive side, except for in these music videos, but even then it's like, I command a throne. I mean, look at this. Like, you would not know that she harbors some deep depression from every single person she has killed in the universe, from her abilities, and not her fault, but her abilities doing it. Like, to her, probably some of what she's dealing with might as well just be a curse. But you don't see it. She has a lot of mental instability as a character setup. And I don't believe it was a ploy to get more people to feel for her because she's mentally ill. No, she's not mentally ill. She has a lot of mental issues, but she's like me. Like, I have depression. I have anxiety. I'm schizoaffective. I have, my hormones are not regulated properly in my body because of a birth condition I was born with. I have paranoia. If I get in front of people and had to actually, put up like some sort of like do a debate in front of people, I may be able to do it. But if you were inside my head while you see, like, you would see her on the outside, Ari, but you would be seeing her on the inside of me freaking the heck out, going, oh, I hope that no one thinks I'm horrible. I hope that everyone likes me. I hope that, I'm not just wishing for something that will never happen because me. Honestly, the more I hear that people are willing to make characters that are able to touch on sensitive issues, as in one's own thought, as they completely browbeat themselves and tear themselves apart because this must be how society wants us. Like, I can go on a whole rant on this, but I think they should leave the character as she is. Maybe clarifying her background. Like, I'm not trying to do a deep, like, lore video. I'm just trying to, like, watch this video, and I'm sorry. But this tangent, all I would want to do to see Seraphine where she should be is if they just clarified how things came to be. Not just that when you look at her lore, it's like, these things happen, so she's this. No, like, I want to see how these things happen. I want to know how she turned. And when you look at other character bios from the League of Legends website, they're clear. So that's what I want to see. And I think that they shouldn't completely scrap the way that they think that they wanted her to be, because she is not supposed to be some hardened fighter. Ahri is a hardened fighter, no way around it. You get her on the Rift, you're gonna sit there, which is their things I can describe later on if you want to hear my thoughts on that. But she goes in, when she goes into a situation, she's like all in. She takes a step back going, is this a fight I should be in? Is this something that's going to be good for those I care about? Will my actions... I mean, I'm sure she does the same thing, but she goes way deeper into it. Like, she's always doubting herself. And I believe that, in all fairness, I have no issues with that. Maybe some people do, and I just don't. But anyways, I love that. See, I love that. All of this, like, I love the lighting. Like, alright, sorry. Can we take one moment to appreciate just lighting? Like, when I hear Jacksepticeye take and comment about his lighting and the atmosphere of a video or movie, video game, all that stuff. Like, when he goes goo goo gaga over that, and so do I, because I love the lighting choice. I really do. It, like, I just love the highlights. That, and also is probably one of my favorite little scenes here, besides Evelyn just being like, ha. I just like the fact that at the very end there they have her, how they had her out front leading it. Like, and even though, like, she's always, like, I see her a lot in the back, but, like, how they brought her to the front of the stage. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically my take on this. Like, this is more of me just geeking out to it. Like, there's not a lot of firsts for me. I've heard all the different conversations before, but, like, I'm not no professional. I just really like this song, and I was hoping maybe you guys like it too. Hopefully I don't get some type of, copyright thing or whatnot, but hopefully they still let me put it up. So, League of Legends, if you're hearing this, please don't get mad at me. I love your music, and everyone else is posting videos too. I just thought maybe I could put my thought on it. If this works out and you guys see this, that means that somehow I'm still able to play it. If not, well, I don't know. I'm trying. But a lot of the videos I want to make just tend to be unavailable for me to make. But here we go. This is KDA, which I don't remember my boyfriend's sitting there going, the acronym is this, Tina. I just said my name. Yeah, screw it. Still temping in. Yeah, if you hear that. You won't hear it that much either. But, I just hear the word dumbass ringing in my head. But anyways, there's that. KDA, more. I do want to do all their videos because I like them. However, out of all the music of League of Legends, my favorite is still going to be Pentakill's Immortal Reminder. because she's got my favorite character in it. Go Sona. Oh yeah. Anyways, this is Tempinin. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like what you see, let me know in the comments, and hit that love the like button. God, maybe someday I'll get those many views. I doubt it though. But anywho, you guys have a nice day, and I will, do another video. Maybe holla at you guys again later.